If I told you every one of these crash videos was made with free AI, not BeamNG.drive, would you believe me? They're gaining massive views across YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to make them yourself using a simple AI workflow. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to generate realistic crash scenes that look like actual gameplay without recording a single second from a game. Now before we get started, take a second to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss free tutorials like this. With that out of the way, let's get started. The first step is to open the AI chatbot you'll be using for this workflow. In this tutorial, I'll be using ChatGPT, so go ahead and open it up and keep it ready. Next, head over to the Google Docs file that contains the complete master prompt I created specifically for this workflow. As you'll see, everything is carefully organized to guide you through the entire process from start to finish. If you'd like a copy of this exact master prompt, simply comment BRUNOE AI down below and I'll send it to you completely free. Once you've opened the document, select the entire prompt from top to bottom and copy it. Then switch back to ChatGPT, paste the prompt into the chat box, and click Send. Give ChatGPT a few moments to process the prompt. Once ChatGPT finishes processing the master prompt, the very first thing it'll do is generate 10 unique crash simulation video ideas tailored to this content style. Take a moment to go through the list and choose the idea you like the most. Once you've made your choice, simply type the number of that idea into the ChatGPT chat box and hit Send. After you've selected your idea, ChatGPT will first give you a quick overview of what's about to be generated, so you know exactly what to expect. Once you've read through it, simply type OK into the chat and hit Send. ChatGPT will then generate the complete production package for your chosen crash simulation video. Inside, you'll find everything you need to create the project from start to finish, including the image generation prompts and the video generation prompts for every single scene, from the very first clip all the way to the final one. This production package is your complete blueprint, and we'll use it step by step to generate every scene of the video. Now that you have the complete production package, scroll through it until you find Clip 1. This is where we'll begin generating the visuals for the video. Copy the entire image generation prompt for Clip 1. Then head over to Google Flow, which we'll be using to generate every image and clip for this workflow. Paste the prompt into the prompt box. Before generating, make a few quick adjustments to the settings. Set the generation mode to image. Choose the 9:16 aspect ratio since we're creating content for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and Facebook Reels. Then set the output to 2 images so you have 2 versions to choose from. Finally, select NanoBanana 2 as your image generation model for the best results. Once everything is configured, click Generate and let Google Flow work its magic. In just a few moments, it'll produce the first image for your crash simulation video, the foundation that the rest of your scenes will be built around. Once Google Flow finishes generating the 2 images, head back to ChatGPT and copy the video generation prompt for that same Clip 1. Now switch back to Google Flow and choose the image you like best from the 2 results. Drag that image into the prompt box as your reference, then paste the video prompt you copied from ChatGPT. Next, update a few settings. Change the generation mode from image to video. Set the output to 1 video. Choose your preferred video duration from the available options in Google Flow, and make sure everything else is ready to go. Once you've finished, click Generate. Google Flow will then animate your image and create the very first crash simulation clip for your video. In just a few moments, you'll have the opening scene ready. Now it's time to generate the next scene. Head back to ChatGPT, locate the video generation prompt for the next clip, and copy it. Then switch over to Google Flow. This time, instead of using an image as the reference, drag the previous video clip you just generated into the prompt box. This is a very important step because it allows Google Flow to continue the action seamlessly from where the last clip ended, making the final video feel like one continuous sequence instead of a collection of separate scenes. Once you've added the previous clip, paste the corresponding video generation prompt, then click Generate. In a few moments, Google Flow will produce the next clip, continuing the scene naturally from the previous one. From here, simply repeat this exact workflow for every remaining clip. Copy the next video prompt from ChatGPT, use the previously generated clip as your reference, generate the next scene, and continue until you've created every clip in the production package. By the end of this step, you'll have a complete sequence of connected crash simulation clips, all flowing smoothly from one scene to the next and ready for the final editing stage. Before we move on to the final editing stage, make sure you download every video clip you've generated in Google Flow and save them to your device. Having all of your clips ready beforehand will make the editing process much faster and more organized. Once you've downloaded everything, open CapCut, or any video editing software you prefer, and create a new project. Now import all of the video clips you downloaded from Google Flow into your CapCut project. Once everything has been imported, start placing the clips onto the timeline in the correct order, beginning with clip 1, followed by clip 2, clip 3, clip 4, and so on until you've added every scene. Take a moment to make sure each clip flows naturally into the next. If needed, trim or adjust the timing slightly so the transitions feel smooth and the action continues seamlessly from one scene to another. Once you've arranged everything, play the entire video from beginning to end and do one final quality check. If everything looks smooth and you're happy with the result, you're ready to export. Export your video in the highest quality available to preserve all the details and realism. If you've followed every step in this tutorial, your final video should look something like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.